Going live. Going live.
I mean, normally when we go to the bar, we're like 10 minutes late.
Move on. Talk about
There we go.
moving. Hello, everybody.
Yes, hello. Welcome
Welcome.
to Pop Out the Chat. Do what I'm
Pop
asking
out
you
the
to
chat.
do.
Pop out the chat.
Welcome to the end of the month rep party. That's that horn the kids use in their videos. Instead of putting it in like a cool person, I'm just gonna do it with my mouth because that's better. Just like someday we'll have the sound effect for comment of the week. No, not gonna happen. Hi guys, how are ya? It's rap party. It's a little different than normal. This is even more relaxed than shush shush. As if shush shush couldn't get more relaxed. If you don't know what a rap party is whenever a movie or a TV show or a play is done with making the art, we all get together at the bar as an excuse to drink, and we call it a rap party.
I think you've heard the term, that's a rap. Yeah,
boom.
there you
this
go.
will be the party for that rapping action. So welcome, and since you guys are so integral into the process of making the show, you're invited to the rap party too. Because mostly it'd be boring with just Natalie and I.
And since it's virtual, we get to go wherever we want to for these rap parties. And this month we are at Boak's Dusty Spur. It's beautiful, isn't it?
I like it.
I like the lighting.
I love the lighting.
The lighting is fantastic.
That's my favorite part.
It's well lit.
It's very homey for me. Like this feels so much like my youth of going to two-stepping. No, I'm not kidding. Yeah, it was a great two-stepper.
I've never. We had to learn. We had to learn line dancing in school as like a part of PE. That was like one day thing.
Yeah, no, me and my friends would go. There was this big, honky tonk that we would go to and go dance, and I loved it. I miss doing that.
Summer Test has changed his name to Summer Test Forgotten Gifts.
Summer Test? We discussed this. Actually, I didn't go back to see if he saw that I commented on it.
Oh, I didn't see you commented on it.
Oh, I did. I went back. I was like, was it you? Because actually, he's who I thought it was from.
Yeah, well...
But I wasn't 100% on it.
Well, there's a whole long thing with that anyway, because if you remember Summer Test, I already had the book when you sent one, so that's Tara's book.
Right.
And so I was working off of my book and never really even thinking about it.
The book you sent us is at my house.
Tara got her own,
clean and unopened still. And actually,
mine's now covered in yeast.
Actually, I pulled mine out because I was really tempted to make the cinnamon rolls again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm like,
so
I want to do that. Like, so I pulled it out and like marked the recipe, and like I might do that for funsies.
So we got our specialty cocktail here, which I haven't even tried yet. I saw that.
So production didn't get a champagne like they did last time. They just
didn't get a yacht. This is a lower budget project.
A little bit. They did set up a happy hour special. It's priced at whatever it is at the grocery store. But I took a little sippy. It's good.
I haven't tried it yet. Cheers.
No, cheers.
Yeah, so we got what bourbon,
so this is,
orange juice.
Bourbon, OJ, lemon. But the best part is the cranberry ice cube that the bartenders make here.
What'll be interesting is this is going to change flavor throughout the entire thing because
that's what I like about it. Yeah, it's gonna like
cranberry.
The color's gonna change. It's gonna change as it melts. I like that the ice cube isn't ruining my drink. It's adding to my drink.
Yeah, too much lemon.
Yeah,
too much.
Oh yeah,
too much lemon.
I couldn't quite see. I should turn the light on.
Yeah, I think just a little bit less lemon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because of like the combo, I'm getting a little grapefruity instead of orange juice. I hate grapefruit juice.
Oh no.
It's on the list.
Failed.
No, it's fine.
That list is long.
It's fine. We were scrambling as this started to go. You know, guys, we thought an hour was plenty of time to set up. Turns out an hour for all of this is just 1 minute shy of being enough time. 1 minute shy.
Suzy, you're here. I thought you weren't going to make it.
Hi, Suzy.
Yeah, she said on the grams that she was going to make it. Summer Test forgotten. Oh, Summer Test. How dare you, sir. Sorry about that. I mean, technically, sorry. We did remember that it was a gift. We just couldn't figure it out in time.
And honestly, like, it was my... I did both of the thank yous and the things, and because, again, like someone said, that's the point of my book. It's because I knew I had my book, so I never even thought about it. In that moment.
Yeah, well, and for some reason, I think that book came in before we really started keeping good track of things. Like,
it did.
So we now have to have a document where everyone is on a spreadsheet so that we can keep track of everything that comes in so that we don't forget things, because it just, our brains melt by the time we get to the end of the week. I'm gonna add him to the list, and I will write in there. Summer Test Forgotten Gift will be the name that we'll use for that.
Summer Test. Actually, it was because we didn't know what to call you.
Yeah, we got
confused.
Like, should we?
And we're like, oh, he's got so many names.
What handle should we use? Like, we just.
Sorry, Summer Tess.
Sorry about that. Being loved is hard.
Oh, that's a new Polo
Fiend.
There was something that was Fiend last week, though. Was it Polo Fiend?
Are you a fiend for Polo?
There was a Fiend. I've said hello to a Fiend before, so I don't know if this is the same Fiend.
Hey, Alex, be welcome back.
Girls, it's stupid. Meaning in Polish drink then what? For the down bottom. I don't know what just happened. I can't. Nazarawi. Nazarawi.
No.
Nazarawi.
Oh, it was you. Cool.
Meaning in Polish drinking for the down bottom of the glass. I think it's, like you're all in. Yeah, you're going to drink it all.
When you
go. Yeah. Bottoms up. I think it means exactly as bottoms up. Yeah.
Got it.
Thank you, David Faith.
Thank you. Winchester's Old Speakeasy Fun.
Oh, yeah. I still want to make Winchester's. Yeah. Oh, guys. Did you see we'll talk about this during Shush.
Oh, it's good, yeah.
But did you see that Orange Kitty and I are, like, real good friends? Oh, also, Orange Kitty's a boy.
So we're back to being a boy.
Yeah, guys, I had a glimpse of the tushy, and I thought it was a girl. And so then the next time I saw him, I had to check. Yeah. Which checking a stray cat's tushy is not an easy thing to do.
No, that's not what you do.
Orange Kitty and I, Pumpkin, who was Princess Pumpkin for 2 days.
For 2 days, Princess Pumpkin.
But it's back down to Pumpkin. Are besties. Like, this guy, I don't know if this cat's ever had its head scratched before, and now it's just like absolutely.
Yeah, the first time you did it was like
madly in love,
confused, and then after that, it's like, give me more of that feeling.
He also he gets really, really overwhelmed and excited and starts to like try to bat, to pull the paw in and but cats do, where they just get overwhelmed. Yeah. And because his claws are so sharp, and he doesn't understand that, so I tell him no, but I'll go no, and he's like. And then he just headbutts me.
Oh,
he headbutts me. And I'm like, you poor thing.
Sweet little thing.
And now he's actually at the point now where he doesn't even care about food.
He just wants the head scratches?
He just wants the head scratches. Aww. Also, I took a wet paper towel because when the first time I scratched him, and I'll post this picture. Yeah. My hands were filthy.
So gross.
Gross. Yeah. And so I went through and with a wet paper towel wrapped around my hand, just got his face clean. Yeah. Oh, little pumpkin.
Airpit Thought Crawl. I'm so sorry.
Did you say airpit?
Airpit. Arpit.
I didn't even see it.
I put an I in there. Arpit Thought Crawl. Do you like India? We've never been to India.
Arpit.
Would love to go to India. I love Indian food, and I've always wanted to go to India. Natalie's not so keen on Indian food. It's really not your cup of tea.
Not my cup of tea. Neither is tea. Tea's not my cup of tea either.
Also not a cup of tea.
So actually it is my cup of tea.
So it is your cup of tea because it's not a cup of tea. It's a cup of tea that you don't like, so it all works out in the wash. I love Indian food. I think going to India would be so fun. I think going to India for there's like a color festival where they throw color.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I think that's amazing. I don't know
what the colors
symbology of it or anything is, but
I just love to learn all
beautiful.
about it. Yeah, that's definitely on my life bucket list, is to go to India during the color festival and just learn everything I can about the culture, because I know so little. Which is funny because we have in Houston, where I'm from, we have a really big Indian population, and I didn't really start learning about it until college. I have a lot of friends.
Thank you, Ed.
Oh, thank you, Ed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And cheers to you as well.
Cheers. We had a big Indian population. There's a bunch of temples and stuff, and I have tons of friends, and so I was aware of it, but I didn't really it was just normal, so I didn't really pay attention to it, And then in college, I did a religious study and wound up going to all the temples in town. It was such an amazing experience to learn about Hinduism and stuff that way, because they feed you. I had to go. I went to a mosque. I went to a Hindu temple. I went to a Taoist temple. I went to Catholic. I went to every different denomination that was available to us in our town. That was part of you had to go to each one as part of your class, and it was the Hindu temple was my favorite one because they fed me. They're like, "Oh, you know." Yeah. Well, first off, I go and they I'm the only person there, and they walk me through all the paintings that were in there and explain each and every one and what's happening. And then I sit through, not a service, I don't know the right word for it anymore, but I sit through their service, is just what I'm going to say for right now. And then they give me one of the lays off of the statue, here, thank you so much for coming for the first time. And are you hungry? And I'm like, do you have Indian food? And they just kept feeding me in this town gathering of everybody, and the food was so good. It was such an amazing experience. So I've been a little enamored ever since.
That'd be one of those hard situations for me because, you don't turn down food, but also, I mean, you do. I mean, you can. No, I'm fine. But if it's offered again, then okay, then And then also like I don't like.
Oh my God, you'd be like.
I'm like, and now I'm just forcing myself to eat it. But then you finish the plate, and then they offer you more because
but
just
but I
did this awful.
This cycle that just keeps continuing. It's like getting that first ceramic frog and you don't like it, but you tell Nana, "Oh, this is so great! Thank you so much. I love it."
I think this is what happens to every mother, like on Mother's Day, and they end up like. My mom collected owls for a long time, and I don't think she ever meant to. Like we just every birthday, everything we gave her an owl, like some owl figurine, and she never. I think she kind of liked owls. She didn't have a deep affinity for owls.
Don't make the mistake of telling people you collect something because they'll start bringing it to you.
Yeah, for sure. It's just easy. Oh, hold on. Guys, in the description box, it's buried in there because I did this last minute. This was what took that extra minute. There is a link to some Google photos that are figuring out your cowboy name. There's a girl and a boy one, so you can make, you can decide what, it's not all. But Tara, let's do yours.
And then I want to use the boy one because I want a tough name.
Well, okay. I don't know that the girl ones are not tough names.
Okay. Well, I want
let's see. Use the month of your birthday. So, Tara, you're Wild.
Wild. Liking it.
Wild. Okay. The first letter of your first name.
T.
Okay.
In case you don't
Sam.
know.
Wild Sam. Okay.
I'm liking this.
Then the first letter of your last name. Jayn is. Remember there was one missing? Before.
Oh, right.
The Bigfoot one, it was missing. So you're Wild Sam Littlefoot. Yeah,
I like it.
You got a tough name. I'm going to go with
Real
the girls
tough.
and see what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, who am I? Birthday month, December. I'm Blazin'. My first letter of my first name. Blazin' Betty.
Yes.
Oh, I already like it.
Oh, I would have still been Wild. Betty.
What's your first letter of your last name? Lynch is Holiday. Blazin' Betty Holiday.
How'd you get that? That's good.
Yeah.
It was J. I still would have been Littlefoot. I would have been Wild Shirley Littlefoot.
It would just.
What if we went with my
it just changes the name. That's all it does. Oh, okay.
When Sam still works. What if I went with my maiden name? McPretty.
McPretty.
That does fit, right? I bet it's McHandsome on the other one. What about my other name? I have so many names, guys.
Let's not like.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I'm like right.
NPR.
I'm doing my ASMR cowgirl name.
So I am. What did I say? Blazin' Betty. Forgot. What am I? Holiday. Blazin' Betty Holiday.
I'm going with Sam. Wild Sam. Littlefoot.
I'll never remember
Sam
that.
Littlefoot.
I won't remember that. Get your names and let us know.
We got it.
And don't think that you can't do this because this is going to be one of the questions.
Yeah, you gotta.
This is question number one.
If you want to get winner chicken dinner. Let's see.
And if you already had a Western name, you're allowed to tell us that too.
That's also a thing.
But this is where we're at today. This is what's happening.
I mean, I just
Townsend's.
I kind of just want to go by Johnny Ringo.
Your name's not Townsend's. That's not on there.
Wild Bob Mudd from Rusty Squid.
Bad Kit Tannen. Shotgun Bill Tannen. That's not your name. That's not on there.
This isn't his name, but I for a half second thought it was. Ben said Doc's granddaughter, and I'm like, what's going on over there, Ben?
Wait, what?
Bad Kit Tannen. I love it.
Ooh, Bad Kit Tannen.
Shotgun Bill Tannen. That's Althrox. That's Mr. Steve was Bad Kit Tannen.
Shotgun Bill Tannen. That's Mad Dog Bill Tannen. They're making this up. This Bill Tannen is from
Guys, don't cheat.
From Back to the Future.
That's right. Don't cheat.
Which
I almost sat down and watched today because Netflix
Shooting Annie Sunshine. That's a good one.
That's good. I like that.
I'm too busy having a cocktail to take notes.
No worries.
I just make it up. Mad Dog Teddy Roy. I'm not cheating. I think I just accuse people of cheating. Lucky Sally Mae. Oh, I like that one, Amanda. Lucky Sally Mae.
Lucky Sally Mae. I like that. That's good.
That's a good Western one.
That suits you, Amanda.
Yeah.
I like that.
Amanda got a new job. Congratulations, Amanda.
Congrats, Amanda. We'll miss you at the live streams, but jobs are
gonna be able to not get fired and come join us for happy? I mean, shush still.
Right. Yeah. Lunch break. If you're allowed to tell us, we'd love to hear all about it. So feel free or no. If you're in the CIA, I understand.
What's Justin's?
Desiree's was Gunslinging Nelly Love. Just so we all know.
Justin is Texas. Sorry, not good. Texas Hector.
Reading Teddy Ruxpin. Stop
Texas
it.
Hector Rawhide is Justin's. That's the first one that doesn't work for someone. Texas Hector Rawhide.
It's ridiculous.
No. I hope I closed it. I can't go back.
Oh, it's gone.
It's gone forever.
It's gone forever.
My sass name was Dixie
McCall.
Ed. Thank you, Ed.
Thank you. Killing me, Ed. You're way too generous. Thank you. You're very sweet. My cowboy name is Dave because I live in Alberta, directly between the forest, the mountains, the oil, and the farms and ranches.
Who is this? Who's saying that?
That's Dave Adam.
Oh.
No.
That's just, some people already have cowboy names and they don't need a generator.
Because they are a cowboy.
There is an auto generator one that
that's kind of fun.
That was, it wasn't one that you put, some of those you put your first name in and then it does it according to
whatever.
But no, this one was just like if you're writing a book and you need to come up with cowboy.
I like I wish that everything was like a Harry Potter house sorting test, like where you rapid fire, pick your thing and pick your this and do that.
Well, there was one that had 20 questions, and it was, are you more of a Wayne Newton or there was 4 options.
Okay.
It took forever though.
Oh
it was so many questions.
So one night with the buddies in the code name game, we were talking about D&D, and we decided to figure out, we were trying to help, someone was going to go play D&D for the first time, and she couldn't figure out what she wanted to be. So let's find one of those BuzzFeed things. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we can figure it out and you can just go from there. So we kept going through them while we're playing, and I finally found, I was like, oh, take this one, it's great. It's 141 questions. 141 questions.
That shit seriously.
They really do. But somehow,
we should have done that.
Slowly over time, everyone except Jason C. Brown, of course.
Jason C. Brown.
Of course. Everybody drinks.
Did you hear that one?
Did you hear that? Jason. Everyone but Jason C. Brown did it, and I got Elf Ranger, and I was so freaking happy about it. I'll have to pull it up at some point, but mine was badass. Mine was the best.
Rusty's gonna miss Shush for now too, because his work is extending hours or something. That's all I heard. Yeah.
Does that mean that you get more money, Rusty? Because then it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, if it means you get more. I'm not. Got a son.
What?
I need a waiter.
What do you need?
I need power.
To the computer?
I need.
Do they have waiters at this honky tonk bar?
Is there a server? Justin, that's you. The door's closed. Justin, can I have my power code, please? Power cord, please.
I like that it took a while because of the delay in the.
I wasn't being obnoxious enough, evidently. Oh, this is in the wrong spot. Uh-oh.
What? No.
Well, you're not supposed to give power through this port, but I'm going to do it.
Oh, I get it. Oh. This may go down, guys.
My computer might blow up. Are you receiving? It's receiving power.
Okay. If there's an explosion and everything goes dark, it's because Natalie's
Thank you. Thank you. And we didn't get the Justin arm. Thank you. I was really expecting a Justin arm. He's gonna.
It's probably too close to that.
Too close to the mic.
Hilarious. Nice. I'm watching the.
We're so delayed.
Yeah,
so
delayed. Try exploding. Yeah, we will definitely. Yes, that sounds like.
Thank you, Justin. These are okay. I like these better.
Yeah, it's getting better the more we drink it.
I think
the more we drink it, the more I
think the trick actually is to just do a splash of cranberry juice instead of doing cranberry ice cubes. But this is fancy for this honky tonk.
I
did almost get us peanuts we could throw on the floor. I was like, you know what? It'll vacuum.
Yeah, that is our favorite part of that.
Yesterday,
what happened?
That bowl of Chex Mix.
Yeah.
I dumped it on the couch. I wondered
how it was so empty. I was like, God, you guys went to town after I left.
I dumped it. Oh no, then I ate it. But I dumped it onto the couch, and it's where Justin sits. It was just, and I picked up the big pieces, and there was just a mess. And he's in the kitchen. I go, Justin. He's like, I go, you're never going to be happy again. It was so salty. I went and vacuumed it up, and then I didn't pay any attention to it. And later on, he was like, there's still just salt everywhere.
Oh, no.
Oh, he hates me.
No.
He hates me.
Yeah, no, I
think it's because of things like that he's never proposed.
Oh, that's it. That's the deep underlying issue. Rusty Squid!
Oh, Rusty, thank you.
Oh, thank you. And the mysterious arm. We do need to get merch that's a pin that's just Justin's arm hanging out.
Whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever it is. Like all the random things.
You should go watch Glenn and Friends cooking. Oh.
The Calico Saloon, so I can print one for my ghost town.
Cocktail flavored ice cream. Chrissy Girl says there's a Glenn and Friends cooking that we should need to look into.
Ooh, okay. Could you post a photo of the two of you in the Calico Saloon? Oh, the black and white ones? The cute ones? Oh, God. We've done so much stuff.
Where are they? Do I have one over here?
Somewhere in my house. I think so. I keep a file, but I put all... it's so hard. So much stuff happens.
Do I own one?
Yeah.
Did I get mine?
I think you got yours.
What did I do with it?
I don't know.
Why isn't it sitting over there? That's where I would normally put it.
I have no idea.
I don't think I got mine back.
I'll check it. I'll look.
Check the tape.
It'd be in this file. There's a file on my desk. It's like all of our stuff. Stuff like that.
I think I did get it. Where it is, I don't know.
No. But I got the pictures. And I can post them again. No problem. This video on Instagram. Oh, thank you. It's Brissy Girl. Sorry, I'm just responding.
Do not knock that glass over.
Oh, yeah. Anyone who was there on Saturday.
My goodness.
Oh, man. This has been a killer
That was a
week,
tall
guys.
glass. Like, that glass is this tall.
It's huge. It's huge.
And I was flailing wildly. What was I even doing? Why were we flailing in that moment?
Because it's a drinking game.
What was I talking about?
Who knows? You could have been just laughing about something and like losing it because people were being hilarious.
I think it was like at the end of something because we all were. It was like something was wrapping up in that moment.
Was it the dance? Was the dance wrapping up? I don't remember. We'd have to check the tape.
I was drunk.
Oh, that's saved somewhere. I recorded it.
Okay, yeah. It was right there.
Yeah.
It was all there over notebooks.
Oh, man.
And wigs.
Oh, man.
No, it was just the notebooks. Actually, the only thing that happened was notebooks got ruined.
Real cowboys take their hats off for two things. I don't. Are we starting joke corner already? I'm just kidding. No, if you guys made it to drinking game, thank you guys so much for coming. It was so fun. I hope the Zoom format worked out for you guys.
We did have new technical problems.
Yeah, new technical issues and stuff.
But
I don't know. I don't know if it was better than doing it on YouTube. I don't really know what the difference would be for you guys as far as your experience. But we did have a little bit of issue because of the update that Zoom did.
Yeah, I mean the reason we did it through Zoom, just so you know, instead of doing it through YouTube, it means that we don't have to worry about the stream getting taken down in the middle because some song was copyrighted.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we can't use the original songs from the movie, and that just creates it's not the same show then.
Yeah,
so we were trying
really not,
this.
especially with that one. Like, I don't know as much I can't remember as much of the music for the next show we're potentially doing.
Oh, yeah.
How much that
Inside Baseball, probably Young Frankenstein. That one, probably most of it's okay. Put It on the Ritz we wouldn't be able to do. I mean, it's like the main ones always. Like that song would get us.
It would be the one. Yeah, the one that might get us taken down.
Yeah,
which is because the only bummer that I heard from other people is also that they couldn't do the Zoom thing they did last time, where they watched the show on YouTube and then Zoom with their friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the only. I was like, that's kind of the downside. But like, I don't know, get on Discord.
This was my other thought. Was we could put it on YouTube with the Zoom webinar going, and people could. If that stream goes down, join the webinar. I don't really want to do that, but that is
because of the step.
Yeah. But that's the other, because I do think it's probably more fun to watch it through YouTube.
Yeah, this chat is just so much better to look at. Like, they really do have, as far as like
it's optimized.
Yeah, as far as like the look and feel and the way that this chat operates, like it is so much better than the Zoom chat function. Because it's just really not. It's not
on the phone. They couldn't watch and chat at the same time.
Yeah. Also that. So I mean, it's a thought. We'll think about it. We'll figure it out. We don't want to get.
So he made a new friend.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen Brown, that's fun.
Drinking game, bringing people together.
Yeah, that's what it does. I made a new friend.
Oh yeah.
That guy that contacted me that I met before, but I didn't remember I met him. But he contacted me through Instagram. Yeah. I mean, your friend.
Oh, wow.
He's like, oh, I thought it was you.
That's funny. I know that guy's name because I handle all the ticket sales for years and years and years. And I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Tara's making friends off of my show. Everybody's making friends off of my show except for me.
But you're too drunk at the end to make friends.
I don't like people.
And also, you don't like people. I don't understand why you're upset.
You know, I like the idea of liking people. I don't like people, though. I don't.
She doesn't really like me. She just tolerates me.
I cannot wait to be an old, cranky lady.
You're going to be a great old cranky
lady. I know, guys. I'm working on it. I'm like, I am working every day towards being an old, cranky drunk. I've got 2 of the 3. Stephen Brown, who is me? Oh, I thought you said who is he? It says who is he? That just said who is me. I'm like, oh, now I know the name that goes with it.
That's your name.
No, that's not how it works. I have giant bug bites on my legs again. Every time I come to LA, I end up with bug bites. It's mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes in our backyard.
Yeah.
Which means I probably have the Zeke.
Probably.
Not worried about the COVID anymore. I'm now worried about the Zeke.
I was sneezing, so I might have the COVID now.
No, Tara's got the COVID.
No.
I started that joke again now, that every time.
Oh, yeah, every time Tara sneezes or coughs or, like, chokes on something, it's the COVID. It's all going down again, guys. Oh, hello, one independent rider. Welcome to the rap party.
Welcome.
Did you get a drink? What you drinking? What's going
Dusty's... Nope. Boke's
Dusty Spur.
I was like, I started and then I was like, I have nowhere to go. I'm stuck.
I kind of like that Boke won this one and got his name for the bar because Boke sounds like spoke. I was like, that's kind of perfect because we already knew we wanted to do a honky tonk because of the theme of the month. Next month is going to be, by the way, just so you guys know, next month we're going to be doing a Halloween party for the rap party.
A house Halloween party.
That's what I was thinking. I almost said house Halloween party, but I was like,
I have a fog machine.
We should just turn the fog machine. It is your house. It's your house party. We won't need a green screen.
No, let's green screen it.
But
we had such a hard time during the flip episode. I didn't realize until later with that smoke was causing focus issues.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you, Ed.
Ed.
It's just small increments to keep bringing the name back up.
Thank you, Ed. You're very sweet.
Thank you. So next month will be a Halloween house party.
Yes.
Perhaps we will wear costumes.
Maybe.
I don't know what.
We'll see. We'll find out.
We've got to figure that one out.
Yeah, we might, which means we probably will.
Probably. You know what? I need to figure out because a drinking game quite often is going to fall towards the very end of the month.
Oh, that's right.
And this Saturday and Monday thing is...
I mean, it's just kind of a lot for you guys, too. You know.
And then tomorrow morning, we have to do our
fantasy
thing.
Which, after this, when we get done with you guys, we're going to go watch football. And
there's no dance party, football party.
No, it's football party. It's very tense. It's very scary. Like...
You have never watched football until you've watched football with Natalie screaming.
Well, not only that. We've lost 2 games so far. And beating Justin would be kind of a coup. And it was a back and forth all day. So, like,
Jason Boke got here.
Yay!
Right.
Your bar is amazing, Jason. We really love it. Yeah. It's fun.
We like
how
cozy. Well lit it is.
Very well lit.
I hate a dark bar.
Just can't stand a dark bar. We've spent half our lives in dark bars.
I know. I worked at a place called the Dark Room. Oh gosh. So Halloween. So we have to figure out how to make that. I don't know. It's supposed to be the last Monday of the month.
Right.
But we may do the second to last Monday.
Okay.
Because then it will be a Monday, then a week, and then a drinking game. Because a drinking game's already set. Right. Well, pretty much. Because otherwise, if we wait another week, it ends up being Halloween.
No.
It's a bad idea. This is all making sausages right now, guys. You don't need to hear any of this.
This is shush talk. But no, that's actually a fair point. So the wrap party may be a different Monday than usual because of the holidays.
Wait a minute. We can't talk about the next project before we finish the wrap party for the first project. So we can't
That's always what happens at wrap parties. You start talking about the next project that you're on.
Because we're all so ridiculous.
We're workaholics.
Yeah, I don't think that this happens in the real world. Do you guys get done with like big projects in like office settings, go have a party and start talking about your next office project? Like, probably not. I hope not. I hope that the rest of the world doesn't like function
like we do.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure this is what the rest of the entertainment world does because we're not a part of that.
No, yeah. What we do is we do this and then we have a dance party or a football party in this situation.
Right.
And then start to work in the morning.
Yeah. We're back to work.
Every freaking time.
Actually,
hi, Ed. Ed's leaving.
Bye. Unfortunately, our this isn't like technically it's the wrap party, but just the way the shuffle worked, we have to film 2 episodes tomorrow.
Well, as we explained during Shush, I mucked it up.
Mistakes have been made. Mistakes have been made. And also,
but that's a conversation for Thursday.
Thursday's conversation is going to explain a lot of what happened and what episode you'll be watching on Friday, because that might be changing.
CYGNUSX1JG. Wait a minute. JG.
Cygnus.
Okay.
Kick.
They've won. They're 3-0 in their fantasy league, and you know what 3-0 means because that's
do
been the
understand
lesson
that.
of the week.
What? Why are you 3-0? I'm so mad at you.
Yeah, we're having a hard time.
And see around here. Whoop whoop.
Wait. Oh yeah, and this week we're not going to talk a lot of fantasy football. If you want to hear fantasy football talk, tune in tomorrow. I'm trying not to overlap things too much so people actually tune in. I'm going to run out of things to say
tomorrow. Well, we do want to keep tomorrow shorter because, CYGN61J JPEG. I don't know what your name is. Yeah, come tomorrow. Come talk to us tomorrow at noon. We'll be back here talking about our fantasy football stuff. And a question, are you in high school in the Ready Player One? Because that's what your handle looks like.
Oh, yeah. I was like, where are you going with this? I'm like, even looking on your chat, like you got something specific happening over there.
His handle reminds me of the handles in Ready Player. I'm reading Ready Player One right now.
I don't know what's happening. Speed had their rap. I'm behind. Oh, there it is. It just looks different on mine. Speed had their rap party.
And shot pickup scenes for they messed up the next day. Oh, funny.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I love the behind the scene movie stories.
Me too.
What was the one?
6-1.
Hoosiers.
It's a
Hoosiers, they needed to go do pickup shots. Like, they had a whole scene missing, but they were wrapped 100%. Like, they got into the editing room and were like, this is not going to work. So they sent what they had. And what's his face? Justin, tell me what's his face. His name is. The coach in that. He didn't... he was like, I'm done. What you paid me is what you paid me. Like, I'm done. Like, I mean, it was like a low budget thing.
Yeah.
He's like, we got it. And so they put together a compilation of what they had and sent it to him. And he was like, you're right. It needs this locker room scene. And the one of the best scenes in the entire movie, Gene Hackman comes in, and this locker room scene was done after the fact because it needed it. It just needed this moment in there. And it's one of the best scenes in the movie. And once he knew what it was that they were missing, and once he knew what it was that it needed, he went, okay, yeah, I'm totally in for, like, but, like, showing up to do pickup shots because you didn't get the sunset over there that day. Is ridiculous.
You guys can work that stuff out. B-team that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Double. Get a double.
Get a double.
I'm going to go make more drinks.
Okay, great. I'm by myself.
On my own.
I will entertain you guys by myself. Hi, guys. How you doing? Question. So for this last month, what was your favorite episode of the month? I'm kind of curious. I think my favorite to make was the Bryce Canyon, even though it was really hard to ride a horse with a camera. I actually really want to go again.
Ingredients. It's 2 ounces.
2 ounces of whiskey. 3 ounces of whiskey.
I know. I'm not going to put as much of the other stuff in there.
1 ounce of orange juice.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I like doing the Bryce Canyon. When we went to Bryce, we stayed in this adorable little cabin that I think I'm going to design my new bedroom after this cabin that we stayed in. This, like, rustic cabin in the woods situation. Hi, Justin. And, yeah. And it was just fun. We went out and had a burger, and, like, on the way back, we had another burger that was amazing, and the horseback riding was so fun. I really wanted to, like, redo it again, but, like, not on camera. So I'm not having to hold this device while I'm galloping.
How much lemon is it supposed to be?
1/4 ounce. I think I put like 1/2 ounce. Gently.
Gently?
So yeah, what were your favorite episodes?
Syrup?
3/4 ounce.
I'm not measuring anything. I just keep asking.
She's just dumping stuff in there. I'm watching her make it. She's bartending like she bartends at work. There's no accuracy in this.
I don't get this drunk at work.
That's true. You don't. I do. The way to Tara's heart is burgers. I do love a good burger. That is true. I do eat a fair amount of burgers. No, thank you, but thank you. Okay, I'm reading comments. All right. I wanted to know what you guys liked to watch this month because I'm curious to know for more content in the future. I'm sure the cooking ones went off like gangbusters, and the Townsend ones. I can tell by the numbers that you guys like the Townsend one. Where's class 2/3 ice? Oh, we're getting recipes.
Oh yeah, I just kind of wung it.
You wung it?
Yeah, I didn't even wing it.
Guys, she's not even winging it. It's wunging it, and I'm
it, and then I shook it with.
Terrified what's coming back in here.
No, I shook it with the old ice cube.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And now I'm putting a new ice cube in.
The camping episode. Yes, camping. Oh man, I was in such a cranky mood that day. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was a weird, rough little day for me for some reason.
And somehow you got a lot more than I did. I poured poorly. I poorly poured it.
It's a good thing I'm staying here tonight. Just so you guys know, I'm not driving home after this. I am staying at Natalie's place where I'm safe.
On an air mattress.
Yes. Did anyone watch the live stream with Max and Townsend? It was so sweet and cute. Horseback riding, camping is always good.
Horseback riding was fun.
It was really fun. I want to go again.
I didn't shake them.
Okay.
So it's just like there's bourbon. But it's
Great.
drink number 2, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, I like just
bourbon. Oh, wait, no, I did shake them. Never mind, I forgot that I did.
You know me. I like more booze than anything else.
I forgot.
Yeah, I want to go back and go horseback riding. It's been, so I got back and kind of like everything went a little crazy in my home life stuff. And then we got back to filming already, and I'm really like, ever since we went to Bryce, I've been really itching to like go hiking more.
Yeah.
Because I went hiking, so we went to Bryce.
All that beautiful scenery. Yeah,
oh my God.
Sure.
And then as I was driving, after I left you guys, and I drove down to Sedona, went on that hike in Sedona. And then I, not really hiked, but I walked around a lot in Tombstone. And so in the process of this, I got this app called All Trails, and like just went and subscribed for the year for like $30.
Interesting.
And it tells you all the hikes in your area. And it tells you, like, how far, how hard, like, all the details you need to know about. It tracks your hiking and stuff. It's kind of cool. And so now I'm, like, looking at all the hikes. They're, like, an hour drive away from town. So I'm far from people. But, like, because people don't wear their masks at hikes in town.
Well, which was one of the reasons that we did the horseback riding.
Yeah.
Was because I knew we could keep a distance from people. And Utah's a little hard right now because people are... Utah, just doesn't... They're on their first wave, like, and they never really got it. But then also everybody, I mean, they never got it like in their head either. But then also everybody came in from out of town. Yeah. So like our Labor Day hit was pretty hard, so like that. So anyway, so we were coming in around that time, and I was like, we have tourists coming in and out of here all the time. I don't want to just go on a hike. That seems
where you could
not. Yeah.
Yeah. And this way, at least the horse kept distance for you from everybody, which was a really smart idea. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was cool though. Yeah. So now I want to like go out and go do. Now that we're kind of done with this week, I want to go out and go like drive out an hour out of town and go do more hiking again.
I, however, am going to stay in town and clean my house.
Right.
This is the fun stuff that I talk about at parties.
I'm going to clean my house of all the bugs that have died. All the bug carcasses.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Well,
so so my house sits vacant don't rob me, guys, please. My house sits vacant, we got into a fight with my mailman because he was very nice about it.
Very nice,
especially for a not nice man.
Right,
like, he's normally not very nice.
He was stern.
He was. He was like, "Are you here or are you not here?"
Nice,
because I'm not delivering your mail anymore.
He's polite but stern. Yeah.
I was walking through the living room and just started screaming bloody murder, and both Tara and Justin had to, go, what is it?
What is wrong?
I'm like, there's a dead cockroach, and she's like, wait, a dead one? You're screaming like that over a dead one? God forbid.
She jumped up on a chair.
I jumped on a chair.
Like it was gonna come after her.
You hold on.
The ghost of that
cockroach. Never know with cockroaches. You never, ever, 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 ever know if they're really dead or not. Never. Like there's just no way of knowing. One time when I was a kid, I had this little phobia of putting boots on because I put a snowshoe on for going camping, actually, when I was in Girl Scouts. I was getting my winter stuff together because we only went camping when it was snowing outside. I don't understand.
Why?
We went up to Mount Charleston and we would go on these hikes and it was miserable. But
you hate the cold.
I had snowshoes living in Las Vegas. And I went and put them on to try them on to see if they still fit from the year before. And a cockroach crawled up my leg. And I've never been the same since. I never been the same.
It's funny, like with most people, you have to like really delve into their psyche to figure out what's wrong with them and like where did all their little quirks come from.
They're all on the surface.
With Natalie, they really are all right there, and it just takes time to find the story. Like, oh, that's it.
That's all on the surface.
I'm sure there's one with
and
spiders,
I got no problem telling you about them.
Dude, I was going for a run the other day, and there was a spider hanging in the middle of the street. Like, I don't know how he got there. I don't know what tree to tree he went to figure his stuff out, to hang in the middle of the street where I was running. Like, because I run, in the street next to the cars going opposite traffic.
Did you run into the traffic? Because I would have run into the traffic. Did you die?
Did you die? And it was like right there hanging, and I'm like, what the, like, just,
not acceptable.
Yeah, I almost took a picture.
Did you have to do a Matrix move to
I almost took a picture for you to be like, I don't know what's happening. The spiders are getting serious.
There's a giant web outside.
Yeah.
But we get those weaver spiders out here,
yeah.
which I don't tolerate them. I know you're supposed to. The weaver spiders actually like eat all the bugs. But I just can't, guys. And these trees, oh my goodness. One day, Justin and I were outside, and I just we were about to drive away for whatever reason, and I just realized how many, you could just see, the weaver spiders make these giant webs.
Arachnophobia.
It is arachnophobia. Our house
arachnophobia.
is,
No, where my bed is right now, up against the windows, like, that is like spider central, and I'll wake up and just have a spider bite. I'm like, fantastic. That means, in the middle of the night.
You ate one.
I've probably eaten like 10 by now. I've got so much protein.
That's like they say, like, you eat however many over a year. It's really that you're on the top of that curve, like making it for other people. Like you eat more than your fair share.
I've been eating way more of my fair share of bugs. Yeah. I guarantee it. My house is old and not insulated very well. There's a crack in my ceiling where I can see the outside world.
No.
I will show you the next time.
What happens when it rains?
I don't know. Like,
it doesn't rain.
So you know where my front wall is?
How long has this been going on?
My whole life. No, for at least 3 or 4 years. So like the front wall where the front door is, with the windows.
Sorry, someone said something about banana spiders, and you didn't get to see the banana spiders.
I don't want to talk about banana spiders. I'm telling my tales about banana spiders. That sounds terrible.
Sorry, window.
Go. Okay, wall. Okay, and
wait,
then the ceiling,
window?
where the window and
what window? There's a lot of windows.
With all those windows right there in the front.
Okay,
that
the
wall.
big front
that
one.
whole wall, where that whole wall meets the ceiling, is a giant crack where I can see the outside world. Like I can see sunshine coming in.
And not through the windows. She means through the wall.
No, through the crack in my walls. I'm going to die in this house. It's not going to end well for me.
No, that house is coming down on you. It's coming down on you.
That whole thing is going to come down on me one day. But I love this house so much. I'm going to have a really hard time leaving it. I know.
Our apartment before last, the one that Justin was living in when I met him, we were on the top floor of a 4-story old apartment. I mean, that thing had such personality. That whole apartment, the complex, no room in it was the same, and it also like had just all these weird like 20s, 30s like quirks about it. But
like phone nooks. It's the kind of place that has
it had phone nooks. Yeah. The ceiling was constantly like anytime it rained, which happens like 1 month a year, there was like you'd get like big water spots and you get drips. And they go and they paste them up and everything, but the problem is it stops raining. You don't get up there and paste it up until it stops raining,
right? And
then it doesn't rain anymore. So it's a year later, and then you find out that hole still.
You find it again.
Our neighbor's ceiling crashed in one night.
That's right. I remember that happening.
Yeah, we were sure it was. It was bound to be one of us.
Yeah.
It's coming crashing down on somebody.
Yeah. No. Well, and they just rebuilt the other side. So I'm in a duplex. So like they just built the other side. So I mean, if it crashes in, they'll just house me for a bit and rebuild. I'm hoping.
Oh, they switch you to the other side, for a minute.
Well, no, that one's.
Oh, someone's in there now.
Yeah, someone's in there now. Yeah, which actually I really like the neighbors, but so they'll just put me up somewhere and then like rebuild my side, and then I can move back in, and they'll probably charge me more rent.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Charge you more rent for anything.
Of course they will.
Yeah.
Oh, but I am rent
control.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Lucky.
It's one of the things I like about it. Like they can't raise the rent too high every year, so it's an old house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Did I tell you about my spider story that happened here while I was sitting on the toilet?
You've told me, but tell them. It's hysterical. It's ridiculous.
I went to go to the bathroom. I sat down. Justin wasn't here. I don't know where Justin was. He was out of town. Justin used to travel quite a bit. And I sat down, and then while sitting there, I kind of looked up and there was a spider right here hanging in front of my face. And so then I go to move back, but then of course for some reason it comes with me. And then now I'm sitting on the toilet leaning back and it falls. And now all bets are fucking off. I jump off the toilet. And now, all honesty, now there's pee down my leg. And I am sure now this spider is in my pants. So now I'm ripping everything. And now I don't know what to do because I can't find it. Ripping everything out. Hair's in a ponytail. And like pull shirt off. Turn the shower on. Jump in the cold shower. Hair's in a ponytail still. Which getting your hair out of a ponytail in the shower. Not easy.
Terrible.
And I'm like, I've still never found this spider. Like at this point, I have now taken a shower with half my clothes on and my hair in a ponytail. And I'm just like screaming. And there's a pile of clothes in there. So now I have to go through each piece of clothing after I get out to make sure there's no spider in it, because if I don't find the spider, it's still on me.
No,
like that's
not see.
That's how it works. It is still on me. I gone through all these. It was in the toilet. It was never on me. It had fallen directly in the toilet, but it was alive in the toilet. So then I had to spend the next 3 flushes trying to figure out how to get this done.
You must go down. Go down. No.
But it was traumatic to say.
Right now, you know how every year there's a plague of a different kind?
Oh, it was a tiny spider.
No, it's like the small thing.
It was like a little bit. But he was right here. He looked huge.
Yeah. The optics. You know how every year there's a different Armageddon or a different plague that hits my house? Every year it's a different plague.
This year was an actual plague.
This year was an actual
Some people's El Guapo is the actual El Guapo.
So the first year I moved there, we got a raccoon plague, which led to a flea plague, which led to it was a whole thing. So now every summer is a different plague of a different kind. Yeah. This year
it's a plague of a different color.
That's it. This year it's green. It's crickets.
Oh,
we're being inundated.
No, I had
inundated.
I went when we got back in town. That cat bed was still outside, and I went and moved it, and crickets just went.
No, they are.
I just stood there freaking.
They are covering my house right now. I find cricket carcasses every day, and like the cat's losing it. She's chasing them. She's terrible at catching them. She's the worst.
Is she having fun?
No, she's bad at it. She's so bad. I'm like trying to point them out to her, and she does nothing about it. I don't know why.
Elizabeth Bond is on our lunch break. Hi.
I don't know why. Oh, hi. I don't know why we even hired this cat. No, my house is covered in them. And of course, Brandon's trying to do his voiceover stuff. And so, like, we're like fighting crickets so that he doesn't have issues with doing voiceover stuff. Oh my God.
Do you remember the cricket on set during Imaginary Friends Inc.? So we're at the end of the night. We're trying to film Imaginary Friends Inc. Not Imaginary Friends. This was the promo we made.
This is like the tester.
And we're at last couple shots, and there's a cricket in the studio. And so Tara, myself, I think Brandon was part of this task. What we found, we figured
the cricket task force.
The cricket task force. It was in a desk, and so we would like stand on the side, and you can't make noise either while they're filming. So you go. Like as soon as you would make noise, you're trying. This cricket was so annoying. Meanwhile, we were going. I don't think you were part of it because we were going overtime and you were trying to talk to them.
Oh, I think I
were trying to talk to the landlord. Tara's job is always to like get the landlord not to be mad at us.
My job is don't get us out of tickets. Deal with the cops.
That was in Chicago. In Chicago. There was somebody running a ticket on our car because we had let our parking meter run. And I'm like, Tara, go!
Go!
We're standing around all these people who don't know what's going on or our dynamic. And it's like, why? And I'm like, Tara, run! Tara, run! There's guy giving us a ticket.
Cop, ticket, go deal with it. I'm like, oh, I got it.
I wouldn't have gotten us out of that ticket. There's zero chance.
I got us out of that ticket.
Listen, bitch.
Yeah, no, I can get us out of anything. No ticket. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Yeah. No, of course, you're just doing your job. No.
I can't. I've never gotten out of anything in my life.
I have gotten the tow truck to take the tow off my car. That's where I was one day. No. They were literally had the hitch, and that's supposed to be like,
I also never tried.
They can't untach. And I don't try. I just go out there and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm just like, you're just doing your job. I completely understand. I just, it's a tough day at work, so this really sucks. And like,
I think they feel so bad for me. They want it to be over faster. And
so
the fastest thing is to write the ticket because I'm weeping. I can't control my emotions. And now I'm just weeping.
I do the
openly.
fight. I do the fight tear thing.
Oh no,
I can fight. I do the fight cry thing. No, that's literally what I'm doing. I'm like trying to fight crying.
I have no.
I think that's harder for people to like.
You're like McGruff,
to deal with
the cry fighter. The way you said cry fighting. Yeah, I can't. I'm just weeping now openly in front of them, and it is embarrassing for both of us. And they're like, I'm going to excuse myself from this situation by just handing you the ticket.
So Shannon says Tara's a great actor. No, in real life situations, I can't lie. That's the problem. Yeah. I can act, but I can't lie. I don't know how to suss that out for you, but like, it's if I know that I'm lying to you, then I can't do it. So I just find a way to do it through my own real emotions. Like,
oh yeah, I've seen movies about that. There's been a couple movies where someone can't lie, and they like have to do. They have to like tell the truth in a different way.
Oh right, right. Like liar, yeah. No. Like I'm good at understanding people and coming from their point of view on things and making it work to my benefit.
I suck at everything. I'm just like, I'm just gonna get this ticket and
move on with my life.
It's just what's happening.
But I'm not gonna.
And I'm gonna weep while I do it. It's okay. No, I'm just crying.
Female privilege. Yeah, there's a bit of female privilege in there. I'm sure. It doesn't hurt that I'm adorable.
Justin's never gotten a ticket. That's not true. That's not true.
Justin
gets out of every ticket because he's an ordained priest. And he flashes his ordained priest card and says, I'm on a way to a wedding. I've never seen it in action. I've only heard tale. You heard tale or do you heard tell? Heard tell. I think you heard tell. I think you heard tell.
Oh, I've heard tale.
I think it's actually. I've heard it both ways. I think it's I've heard tell.
Oh, it works every time. Yeah.
It's never once worked for me. My female privilege is supposed to be getting out of tickets. Has no. Wait, that's not true.
Did you get out of a ticket?
One time, I was in a car full of other girls, and we were heading back. I was in the car full of Hooter girls.
Okay.
It's all coming back to me now.
We
got pulled over for speeding.
Cute. Great.
After drinking on the beach.
Okay.
We were all heading back to a beach party. And I yelled, because we're all in the car, I was like, we were coming from the beach, so we all had our bikinis on, but we had shirts over our bikinis. And as he walked up to the door, I was like, take your shirts off! And all the girls are now sitting there in bikini tops in the car. And he heard us. He's laughing hysterically. And so are we. None of us can hold it in. The driver is so mad at us. We didn't get a ticket. I was not driving, so I didn't personally get out of that ticket. But I got us out of that ticket.
Oh.
Take your shirt off!
I love that made him laugh. That makes that makes so happy.
He heard me and he was laughing so hard. And now he's standing at the door. And there are 3 girls in the back, 2 in the front, and he's just like, I don't know what to do. I had forgotten about that until just
that
right now.
Is girl privilege.
I think that was Tiffany Oh my God, I had forgotten about that.
That's good. That's really funny.
I am the worst person to have around. No, I am the best person to have around if you're about to get a ticket. Because I am ridiculous. I have had so many times where like the cops have shown up to parties or something that I'm in the background like, hey, like this is funny. And whoever's house it is like, oh my God, shut the Natalie, shut up. And every time we get out of it. But I've never gotten out of a driving ticket. I've never gotten out of a ticket myself. I've gotten, because all I do is weep. Maybe I just need to be a drunk asshole.
Oh yeah, be a drunk asshole while you're driving. Perfect.
Being the drunk asshole in the background of a good situation works out every time. When
nothing's on the line for you, you can do it.
I can save. I am the greatest wingman in that situation. But when it's my own ticket, it's not going to work out.
Fantastic. Yeah. Amazing. Great. So good. Great. You want Natalie as your police wingman. It's great.
You just don't want Natalie to be the one driving. No. Because you'll all go to jail. Why is she crying? Okay, we have to check the car for drugs. There's something wrong with her. I was just kidding.
There's something wrong with her.
It's like a $10 ticket, honey. And I'm like, just weeping. My mom's going to kill me. You're 40.
She's going to be so disappointed in me. Why do you care anymore?
I'm such a failure. You're obviously drunk. I'm from work.
This is me in my life.
Yeah, it's really.
I failed. Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh God. Did I ever tell you my driving, my pullover story from like high school and Halloween? Oh, this is a good one. Okay, so me and my friends dressed up for Halloween, and I'm like wearing my, costume, which is that classic sexy girl dress. I found a thing that worked. Like, I'm a mouse.
A pineapple.
Yeah, I'm a mouse. It's a dumb a mouse costume. Yeah, 100%. So we all go to Johnny Carino's, and back in the day, they used to leave a bottle of wine on the table at Johnny Carino's. Mm-hmm. Why? I don't know. It seems like a stupid choice in life. I love it. So we as high school kids swipe the bottle.
Oh, no.
We don't have a wine opener. We've never used a wine opener our entire lives, and we're driving in my car.
No.
And so we stopped at the grocery store. We get a wine opener. They don't know how to operate. It's one of the arm ones, and they don't know how to operate it. And they wind up somehow accidentally thunking the cork back into the bottle so that it splashes up onto the roof of my car. So the roof of my car is now stained in wine. Great.
It happens to the best of us.
Cool.
Is it your car?
Perfection. Is my mom or dad out there right now? No, it's my car.
Okay.
I later had to clean that and figure out how to cover up for this whole entire wiring debacle. We didn't get to drink it. That's beside the point. Continuing on. So we decide. So in where I'm from, in Katy, Texas, in the good part of town, there's this cemetery where they have the witch's grave.
It's just funny, string of sentence. In the good part of town, there's a cemetery.
Well, in the cool, if you know Katy, Texas, there's the nice part of town. There's where I'm from in Katy, Texas, which is the.
See, I took it as the only good part of town is where the cemetery is.
It's it. That's it. Just for the cemetery. That's it. It's very hocus pocus. No. So where I'm from is not the nicey part of town, but the old school, the nice proper Katy part of town. There's this old school cemetery where there's the witch's grave. They call it the witch's grave. Right? Doesn't that sound tempting?
Yeah.
We've never been, because we don't go to the good part of town. We just stay in our part of town. We'll get into the whole dynamics of where I'm from some other day.
Yeah.
So, the hierarchy of high schools some other time. So we went to the cemetery, and we're going down the thing, and for some reason I get this feeling you need to throw that bottle of wine away. Throw it out the window. I don't know why. Just chuck that bottle.
Well, it's open now.
Yeah, I don't know. It's open. It's in my car.
It's open. You're driving. No, get it out. Get it out.
I got a bad feeling. Just none of us. I think maybe they took a couple sips off of it, and then I'm just throw it out the window. I don't want it in my car anymore. So we're driving around, and we go into the cemetery, and we immediately pulled over by the cops because it's a cemetery on Halloween. We're so
you're
stupid.
definitely going to break tombstones and stuff.
Of course, that's what we're going to go do. So
or summon the devil. One of the two things.
For sure.
And you got both. The cops need to stop both those things.
Both those things. So they haul all of us out of my car and line us all up. They look at all of our IDs. Where I'm terrified because my car smells like wine because it's all over the ceiling of my car.
What kind of wine? Red. Okay, no.
Yeah, nice deep red. I think it was a Chianti. It's really good and deep. A musky kind of Italian wine. Anyway, so I'm so scared they're gonna stick their head in the car and smell the wine and know what we were up to, even though we don't have the bottle anymore. You can't prove it, but my mom could be a wino. You don't know me. But anyways, so we're standing in this lineup and they finally decide I guess we're fine because they're hey guys, you want to go see the witch's grave? So these cops were a witch's grave? We were just getting turned around. We don't know this part of town. We're lost. Oh, there's a witch's grave here? So
that's
the cops with their flashlights drag us over to the witch's grave and show us the witch's grave and tell all the spooky stories. It was really kind of fun.
I love it.
It was cute. It was really fun. They were real leading up to they're real tough and I was getting scared and I was terrified. They were tough cop guys, blah 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 blah.
I'm gonna tell a story. It's inappropriate for the internet.
Uh-oh, we're about to get shut
and
down.
Justin's probably never heard this one.
Really? Interesting.
So when I was, and what made me think of it is Summer Test was talking about his arrest photo for, Summer Test, was that in Manteca / Merced / Stockton, wherever it is up there that you, I did get out of a ticket once.
Okay.
In college, I had sex with my boyfriend in the car. Out
scandalous.
I know, scandalous.
Before marriage.
Went out in the middle of nowhere. Like in the middle of nowhere. We're out in some cornfield.
Good for you.
In my mom's car. Like, and then.
That makes it.
And then now we're just sitting there. We're just sitting there afterwards, and suddenly there's flashy lights. Flashy lights pulling us over. Shit. Like, they gave us plenty of time to get dressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, they were very polite. They gave us plenty of time to get dressed.
Nice
This is just outside of Stockton, somewhere, I don't know. And then they get me out of the car, and they're like, pull me very far aside, and they're like, really? In these situations, we have to make sure that you're here on your own accord. Like, are you? Oh, that makes sense. And I was like, I go, oh, totally, my accord.
So my idea.
My idea.
I picked the location, this time, this place, all this stuff.
Yeah, and he's like, plan. okay, we're gonna have to run. We're gonna have to run the car, and then, all that stuff. He says, he goes, and he comes back, and I'm still standing on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere, and I'm just kind of freaked out. And he's but totally cool though. He goes, yeah. He says, so, I'm just going to ask you again. You're here on your own accord. And I'm saying, yep, totally. Everything's cool. I understand. Thank you. And he says, is that your boyfriend? I said, uh-huh. He goes, want me to fuck with him? And I said, yes.
Kind of. I mean, you're offering, so.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm standing on the side of the road. They go get him and put him in the back of the squad car. No. That's what they did. They put me in the back of the squad car.
Oh.
No, he's like, no, go get in the car. And I'm like, okay. And then he goes over to the hat, or puts cuff on the guy and everything. And then he's like, I'm just fucking with you, dude. Da, da, da. And like, we got in the car afterwards, and I turned to him and I go, don't you ever can do anything like that to me ever. Ever. I will not forgive you. It's not funny. And he was like... But yeah, the cops out in Merced were pretty cool. They were like,
meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, that's hysterical.
I'm like, yeah, the look on his face. He goes, "You want me to fuck with him?" I was like, "That's is this an option?"
I didn't know that was. Is that on?
Do I have to tip you?
This a sampler plate of the menu I can do with it. Great.
Oh my god!
I mean, I know you guys are public servants, but like that's kind of amazing.
It was. I don't know if Todd's ever forgiven me. I don't know.
I understand, Todd.
Todd pops around every once in a while. Maybe we'll hear that story.
Todd, I understand your upset feelings, but I also love a good prank. So.
Oh wow! It was a time. I don't know. That's fun. Hopefully my mom doesn't watch this because she doesn't know.
I know. I'm like really hoping mom and dad don't ever see this one.
Yeah, and this is mom and dad are not invited.
I'm pretty sure mom knows I did that.
Stockton cops take bribes. I never had to bribe the Stockton cop. So, I also never got a ticket in Stockton, though. No, they showed up they showed up to shut down my Mardi Gras party once.
Good for you.
I don't really remember it.
Good for you.
I was wasted.
Good for you.
Literally, all I remember is the cop standing there, and he was smoking. Because I remember seeing the cherry on his cigarette.
Interesting.
That's how drunk I was.
And that's one section of your brain you'll never get back.
But I was probably wearing, I know I was wearing like gold lame pants.
Peggy Bunny pants.
Yeah, I was wearing it was my Peggy Bunny
pants. Yeah, I was like, I know those pants.
No, my Peggy Bunny pants are black.
Oh, I thought they were gold lame.
No, they're...
Am I thinking of some other costume?
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, those are my 70s pants.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have them. But yeah, it was, I was wearing gold lame pants, and... We got out. We didn't get in trouble.
Either of us have ever bribed a cop, Shannon.
No, I've never bribed a cop.
No, never bribed a cop. I don't think I would even try. I'd be too scared.
I mean, I did yell in the backseat of a car, "Everyone take your top off." I mean,
it's a form of bribery in a way. No, I'm such a rule follower. Like I know that's too far. I don't remember Super Troopers at all.
I didn't see Super Troopers.
Yeah.
I mean, I did.
I remember the meow scene.
Yeah. I think I've seen it in clips.
I also don't remember Hostel. I went and saw that so high that I don't remember a single thing from it.
I've never seen Hostel. I just know that it's wackadoo, and I don't really want to see it.
I literally I don't know what's happening here. I made pot brownies, and then I figured out how to make pot brownies way too strong. Our parents are
not allowed to watch this episode.
I figured out how to make pot brownies, and I figured out how to make them really strong by like clarifying the butter and like letting it sit and then redoing it again. Yeah, it's fine. And then I made the brownies with them, and I didn't know the dosing on it, and I ate so little of it, but it was so strong.
But it was so much.
And I also learned that I'm a lightweight when it comes to pot. Like I don't do pot unless I'm not going to do anything else for the rest of the day.
I think we found out that I am the lightest of weights when it comes to pot.
Yeah, you Usher that.
MC Escher.
Escher. You Escher that. Anyways,
I got lost in a stairwell.
And the stairwell is one flight.
It was a ramp.
I'm stairs. There's a stair option on the side, but it's also just a ramp. I blame that on sushi.
I got stuck.
You were sushi high.
I got stuck.
No, I made these brownies, and we decided to go see a movie. And I remember getting there, and I remember trying to buy a ticket, and it not going well. I remember I just remember being a struggle to purchase a movie ticket. And Sean and I were together at this time.
Yeah.
Sean Huckabee. So, and then I remember buying popcorn, and that is literally the last memory I have. I remember there's a scene in the movie. I remember one scene, and it's boobs. I remember one scene in the movie.
I remember a big flash of boobs.
It's a sex scene, and there are boobs. I remember that. And then the next thing I know, I wake up, and the movie's pretty much over, and the popcorn bucket is empty, and I don't know what happened.
Did you eat it all? You ate it all?
I ate it all. An entire tub of, and not like a little baby, not like a small, like a giant tub of, I ate the whole thing, and I don't remember this movie at all. Like that memory is a blank. There's a file in here, but I can't
access it.
I can't access the file.
I don't have the code.
That's what I think about. That's what I think about. Like when we black out drunk, you know, like there's a file in there. You just can't get to it. Like it's a corrupted file.
I think it's corrupted, and that you can't get.
It's all. It's
not real.
Like if you had the right you
didn't save. It didn't save.
Like if you had like the right fix-it man, you might be able to get in there and like maybe reconstruct the file and go, oh, you did kiss that guy that night. Ooh, bad news. You did make out.
No.
Ooh, the thing about it is, I started watching, speaking of weird worlds, I started watching The Social Dilemma today on Netflix. It's a documentary, and it's about...
Keep going, I'm going to make another drink.
You listen and make drinks, and it's
you're good, right?
No, I'm fine. It's a documentary about people who were heavily involved in the beginnings of Facebook, Instagram, Google, like any of those networking sites, and like how they've used those sites and neuroscience to entice you to be more active and involved in their platform. It's fascinating. Which, considering the stuff that you and I make, like I've already been like really deeply involved in like how that stuff works, the algorithm, all that stuff. I've already written like long passages about it to my friends. Passages.
I heard. I made long.
I love pathogens. I make pathogens. I've already written about it before, like to my friends, like trying to explain the algorithm and like how I believe these platforms function, even though they've never talked about it before. Anyways, so I'm watching this, and they're talking about how they're trying to like.
This isn't a real thing. I don't know what I did.
The drink?
I didn't try. I think that's the point. I didn't try.
You're just like, it's whiskey and orange juice.
Whiskey and orange juice. I mean, I put all the things in here.
Yeah.
I didn't stir it.
Yeah.
Just simple syrup just sitting at the bottom, probably. I didn't.
So, look at sweeter as you go, which you do like.
This is why you have bartenders.
Right.
So that you don't have to do this while you're drunk.
I know. Seriously, you should not bartend for yourself once you've been drinking. So anyways, I'm watching this thing, and it's talking about how it can gear things to trigger you in a certain way. So like they're finding connections. So they know. So like say,
this is new. I've heard talk about this.
It's so
I've heard
good.
tell.
It's so fascinating. I've heard tell. I've heard it both ways. Summer test. We forget about you and you still. I once went to an Aerosmith concert. Wait, I'm gonna read that loud. I once went to an Aerosmith concert, really wasted, and after the show, I was all excited about the cool laser show. My buddy looked at me weird, told me there wasn't any laser show. Summer test? Yes.
That reminds me of Mystical Fire.
Mystical Fire! Anyways,
wait, tell your story and then we'll talk about Mystical Fire.
Okay, so it's talking about how, like, it's basically what, in my mind, what they start to do is they're engineering synchronicities. So synchronicities are things that seem random but are connected, and our brains want to connect them. So like we do it daily. Yeah, we do it all the time. As pattern-seeking humans, we try to connect things. So I've lately had this game I've been playing with red trucks. Like I've decided that red trucks are what I'm looking for. Oh,
it's no longer vanity license plates?
It's kind of both. It was, but now now it's just red trucks. Okay. So like I'm like red trucks. I'm gonna find red trucks, which trucks are somewhat common, red trucks somewhat common. But like, how many can I pull together in a block? Like I can pull 6 right now. Like I'm playing this game with myself. Like how many can I do as quick? I know it's weird. So
she thinks she's controlling it.
I'm not saying I'm controlling it. What I'm saying.
Hi, Jose.
Hi, Jose.
You got deleted. Weird. Because he spammed hi. But hi.
Oh, I could do that. So, anyways, point is, so we're watching this thing and they're talking about how they are engineering synchronicities, and it just kind of makes me think like we are in a what is it? We're in a video game. We're in a virtual reality.
We're in the Matrix.
We are in the Matrix because like I've been playing this truck game for like months now.
And you've controlled it.
No, I'm not controlling. I'm not saying I'm controlling it. I'm saying the machine is controlling it. I'm saying.
But is it your machine then?
I don't know. I don't know. Do I know the answer to this? Not at all. What I'm saying is we're in a what is the word I'm looking for? Justin, help me. I know you know what I'm talking about. We're in a simulation. This is the simulation theory, which I'm kind of obsessed with simulation theory. So, and I've been watching Debs too, so I've been like really hardcore into like all kinds of things. But anyways, so like simulation theory says that we are all in a simulation, kind of like the Matrix. And like that just made me think of like, oh, it is that within our world, we're creating our own simulation because we're creating a world.
Do other people see the red trucks? I think you need medication. I think this is a serious situation. We just found out that Tara's schizophrenic and she needs medication.
6 trucks within a block. 6 red trucks.
In LA, that's a big deal. She doesn't live in Texas.
I don't live in Texas. 6 trucks.
This is
red
interesting.
Trucks, same color, all Rams. They're all Dodge Rams.
It was the same truck. It just kept moving in front of you.
No. They weren't all the same Dodge Ram.
It's a glitch in the Matrix, that's for sure.
Well, they were all different kinds. Well, there was one that was like a work truck, and then there was like a Dodge Ram, all different sizes and makes. I'm just saying.
We have a new Steven in the house, I think.
Really? Steven, you have a whole club.
Steven asked if we are sisters.
Oh, God, no.
So that's why I think it must be a new Steven.
Yeah, I gotta be. No, we are friends for years and years. We fight like sisters.
And somehow it worked out that Tara being an only child and me being the oldest of 2 younger sisters, that I adopted Tara as my younger sister and I treat her as such. She's very happy about it.
Oh, I'm thrilled. Tara has drunk enough for the multiverse time. No, you are not kidding. That is true. That is a fact.
I think Tara thinks that she's in the Matrix.
I don't think this.
You know this.
No, scientists think this. Smarter people than I think this. Not that we're in the Matrix, that we're in a simulation.
A handful of scientists does not a theory make.
I'm not saying it's a fact. I'm saying smarter people than I are on a simulation theory.
Yes, that is a possibility.
Multiverse.
We're in the simulated multiverse. How many of the multiverses are simulated?
I think they would all have to be.
Wait, there has to be one real one.
No.
What is creating that verse?
Real? What is real?
Oh my God.
What is real at that point?
Well, somebody had to create the multiverse. It can't just like exist in the nothingness. Nothing comes from nothing. Nothing ever will.
No idea.
To quote Sound of Music.
I have no idea who created Sound of Music or the multiverse.
Actually, the Sound of Music stories are pretty interesting.
A much cheerier conversation.
I don't remember the story, but I remember it being very interesting because I was trying to look up whose story it was one day, and it's like one of those where like the original story belongs to someone, but it's not associated with the movie at all somehow. Okay. It was a very interesting, complex thing.
I mean, you could dive into it.
You could. No, you could. I have.
Okay.
I just don't remember it.
Okay, great.
I was probably drunk.
That's fine.
Guys,
well,
my
I'm
new
drunkenly
favorite...
trying to explain multiverses to people, so it's a poor
I don't
choice.
think sober explaining multiverse to people is any better. No. My new favorite game, though, is to go through your Google search the morning after a drinking game or any time that you've drank a lot. What was mine? I was looking up Chris Penn.
Right.
But I didn't look up Chris Penn because I couldn't remember his name. So the search history goes something like Fat Penn. And then this is what my search history says. It says Fat Penn, then it says Chris Penn, and then it says Sean Penn does drugs. And then there's a whole slew of this rabbit hole I went to about Sean Penn and whether he does drugs or not. And why? Because we watched a movie called The Best of the Best, Justin. This was a terrible movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that sounded bad. It's an 80s movie, a karate movie that had 5 sequels, and it was during the karate...
During that karate, the great karate movie.
The great karate. You got sidekicks. You got...
Oh, no, this is before. This has got to be before
sidekicks was the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I think this was early. I think this was late 80s.
Late 80s. Yeah. Okay. And then you got Karate Kid.
Yeah, and this was... Karate Kid was mid-80s.
Mid-80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Karate Kid, the tournament is December 19th, my birthday.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah. Oh, you knew my birthday, but you didn't know. Just
no, I didn't know that. Yeah, I didn't know your
birthday
no
was
one else.
on the 19th. No
really?
one else. You wouldn't notice that that's when the tournament is, except for that it's my birthday. Like, so that's the only reason.
So that
it's
is
worth
why
noticing.
you keep doing Karate Kid during Christmas.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
so
very, very.
So weird. I've always thought that was a weird choice.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's a Christmas movie. And so it takes, you didn't pay attention, it takes place during Christmas.
That makes it a Christmas movie.
Yes.
That under our parameters of our new rules of movies.
It's a Halloween movie and a Christmas movie.
Yes. Just like Gremlins is a Christmas movie.
Although the final scene takes place December 19th, that means it doesn't take place during Christmas.
But one scene does, and that's enough for
one scene a Christmas movie does not make.
No, one scene makes well, I don't know, I guess it could be Christmas or
it's
Halloween.
Holiday season movie.
Season-esque, Mean Girls. Is it esque? You could throw that in the middle of like
no, September Mean Girls, you can do it whenever because it's got Halloween in it, it's got Christmas in it, and it's school year in it.
I could see a good September show because
for sure.
Yeah, like it's leading up to, we're getting the feels for that stuff, but like we're back to school.
Okay, no wait. Blah. Best of the Best is what this stupid movie was called, and it had Chris Penn. I almost said Fat Penn again. It didn't have Gene Hackman in it. It had Julia Roberts' brother.
Oh my God. Do you want to talk about Julia Roberts' brother? Because this whole rabbit hole is hysterical.
Julia Roberts' brother.
Yes.
Looks like what would happen if Julia Roberts and Mel Gibson had a baby. Mm-hmm. You would end up with Julia Roberts' brother.
Yes.
But also, Julia Roberts' brother is what would happen if Julia Roberts and Sylvester Stallone had an acting baby. Like, this is... If you combine their acting talents... and it looked like Mel Gibson and Julia Roberts, you would end up with...
Oh my God.
And that's all I learned from Best of the Best.
Justin just said, Natalie's original concept for the channel was 2 drunk girls reviewing. Now we get a feel for that.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, yeah.
This is essentially what I was going for.
I don't think our livers could handle a weekly show like this.
No, this is the highlights.
We couldn't drink this much every week.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is just the highlight reel.
Oh, right, yeah.
We're going to change it. It's not the rap party anymore. This is called the highlight reel. Yes, Eric Roberts is what I did come up with a name. It was Mulia
Roberts?
Mulia Rolone. Julia Roberts,
okay, gotcha.
Mel Gibson.
Mixing them all together. Okay.
Mulia.
How many drinks at this point were you at?
That was after a drinking game.
So, okay.
And then I poured a drink that I couldn't taste the alcohol. It just tasted bad. And I handed it to Justin. I go, this doesn't taste like alcohol. Oh, it just tastes bad.
Did I tell you? So after the wrap party last time, the next morning, I found a drink in my room, like a Jack and Coke, and I smelled it. I was like, well, that's what fucking happened last night. Yeah, it was so strong.
I, like, 2 weeks later found glass on the rug.
Oh my God!
It was like, and it was amazing.
All over that rug after that.
It was right in the path.
That's crazy.
And it was while I was sitting there, I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, because Justin and I like always both laid on that rug to like do any
that
work.
Day, the wrap party day, Justin had broke a mug, and Tara had broken a glass.
It was crazy.
I'm sure I broke something, but I don't remember it. Because I blocked it out.
I got moved to plastic after that, which is why I had a giant plastic tumbler in my room
of whiskey
that was like basically whiskey with a splash of Coke, and I smelled it the next day. I was like, oh, that is why you were so hungover today.
You're right. We still have to watch football that starts in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes?
Wait, no, hold on. I'm gonna mute this so I can yell.
45? Is the arm gonna tell us?
What time does football start?
It started.
It started?
It started!
You already have 5 fantasy points.
5 fantasy points! Did he throw
points?
to you?
No, he ran 54 yards.
Oh, he ran.
Ooh.
We have Lamar Jackson, guys. Is this on? Lamar Jackson is awesome. We like him. We're very, very big fans. All right, so you're right, you guys. Yeah. We do need to wrap this up because we have football to watch.
We do have football to watch. Guys, this is fun. I mean, sorry it's a little shorter than usual. Normally, Natalie is pushing for like a 3-hour hangout.
A 3-hour hangout.
Thank you guys for being a part of the last month of filming. It has meant so much to us. All the times you chimed in, chatted, shared videos, hit the bell. No, you probably already hit the bell. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Every time you've liked
Every time you like things. Every time you said how nice my shirt is.
Tara's favorite thing is you telling her how thin she is.
Thank you.
And that's her favorite.
My new favorite thing is my legs.
Oh, guys. Okay. New thing. We can't put it into effect yet. Tara's like, what the heck is happening right now?
I'm so scared.
New thing, this backer thing has like a top fan thing.
Oh my God, yes. Okay.
The algorithms aren't great yet. They're working on it. It's a work in progress.
It's definitely.
But I think that we're gonna have to start like acknowledging fan of the month.
As far as backer goes, we will look at the algorithm. Now, what it uses to determine this is how many times you've liked a video, commented. Yeah. It takes it all into account. So right now
it's summer test.
And
we can't let him win, guys.
So if you guys want to compete for the top subscriber,
and you know what you get? I was thinking about it. We should put like a employee of the month.
Oh my gosh!
I will hang employee of the month things
with
on
their
the wall.
little
let's do it.
That's hysterical. Employee of the month. I love that. That's so
I'm gonna do it.
Stinking funny. Okay, yeah, that's now canon. We also always have a winner from Happy Hour. We haven't done that yet, so let's do that right now.
So at the end,
I know. Normally we do the middle.
We need your cowboy name. Link in the description.
Yes.
It's in the middle. I put it in the middle. You can make up a cowboy name too, but that's question number one. Cowboy name.
Now don't start writing it down. Don't stop.
Don't stop. Get it.
When this live stream ends, come back and then put it in the comments so that we can find it. Otherwise, we'll never find the chat box. It's too insane.
Answer me these questions. 3, 1.
1.
Cowboy name.
2. Favorite whiskey.
Or you can say I don't like whiskey.
Also,
because some people don't.
Totally fair. And if you don't like whiskey, what do you prefer?
Yeah. So this is like a 3-parter. Tara always has like a 3-parter. She's got to put addendums.
I like caveats. I like asterisks.
And then I will give the fishing for your password question. No, right when you do your comment, I want to know what is the closest thing to your right hand. Mine's microphone.
Oh.
Tara's is computer.
Great.
So like that thing that you reach.
A light that we've named Rex. Rets. Sorry.
Where'd you get Rex?
From the cowboy thing.
Okay.
Yeah. From the cowboy quiz.
I'm really trying not to fish for your password.
So trying to fish for your password. Sorry.
So we got cowboy name. We got favorite whiskey or la 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 la. And what is the closest thing to your right hand? And if you say penis, you lose.
That is, fail.
And if you say vagina, you lose too. I'm going to be equal opportunity loser.
If you say any body part of that nature, you're out.
Put it in the comment box.
The comment box.
You can't get to the description box. You have no control there. Please put it in the comment box, not this thing you're typey in right now.
No.
The thing that you'll typey.
We'll close this out in 2 seconds, and then you can do that. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. It's been really
and
a
your
blast.
Cowboy name, there is a link in the description to how to figure out your cowboy name.
Or you can make it up. We'll accept it.
But I will know if you made it up because your name's Ed Keaton, and so I can tell that you made it up.
Figure that out. And she'll call you out, but you'll still win.
You could still win. It's possible. Yeah.
Possible. All right. Thanks for joining us. Tomorrow we're going to be back with the results of tonight's game. So if you are a fantasy football person, please join us and watch us.
We're so close, guys. Lamar Jackson to not throw. Wait, hold on. I'm going to mute this again.
Oh my God, your life as an old, crazy, drunk, yelling woman is like a lock. You need do nothing more but age.
Justin! Who do you have in this game?
Oh my goodness.
You can't hear me if I don't blow this out. And
I know.
Well, I can't see. The chat's very delayed. What is it?
Marquise Brown.
Don't root for Marquise Brown.
Or Harrison Butker.
Butker, you can root for his kicker. That's fine. I need Lamar Jackson to not throw to Harrison Brown. Did you say Harrison Brown? Marquise Brown. Is it Harrison?
Hollywood Brown.
You got it. I said it once right now at this point.
You got it.
We're there. So, cool. Lamar Jackson. Throwing the ball a lot.
Yep.
Not to Marquise Brown.
Nope.
Okay, we're going to
Anyone else.
Goodbye,
guys.
Anyone else. See you
tomorrow.
At noon. Terra time tomorrow.
New Terra time tomorrow.
Okay, bye guys. I'm not even going to hit end. I'm just going to let this go.
Let us suffer here.
You seem to be suffering so much that I want to let it go.
I have control of this too, you know. I'm not so drunk I can't control things.
You just seem so unhappy.